Life of a homeschool mom. That's what we're talking about today. Today is my 32nd wedding anniversary. 32 years, 5 kids, 2 crazy dogs, and a partridge in a pear tree. And I wanted to come and just give you some encouragement from gray hair. My hair was dark brown when I started this journey. As a homeschool mom, you, like me, may find that you lose your life in this journey of homeschooling your kids. Not die, but die to yourself, to your dreams. And I want you to know that it's going to be okay. That just because the things that you want to do are on hold for a little while doesn't mean that they're not going to circle around at the end. It's okay to lose yourself in your family, in your homeschool journey. But I don't want you to lose your marriage if you are still married or if you are married. So this video is really intended for the homeschool mom that is married and wants to stay that way. I know that it's hard to be all in. For 32 years, I can tell you that there have been good years, there have been great years, there have been hard years. There have been some times that I wanted to give up because I'm flesh and blood, just like the rest of you. I'm selfish and self-centered and have my own hopes and dreams and opinions. And sometimes they clash, and that's okay. The reason I am still married after 32 years is, yes, my husband is an amazing guy. He loves the Lord with all his heart. He loves me, loves our kids. He's a fierce provider. But really, it's because I never quit, never just threw in the towel, even when things got hard. And I trusted the Lord in the journey, and I still trust the Lord in the journey. And I want you to know that no matter what you're going through, you can make it through and come out on the other side. So what are some things from 32 years of marriage and homeschooling, 25 years of homeschooling? What are some things that I want to pass on to you? The number one thing that you can do for your kids is to love their daddy. Love their dad. Honor him, respect him, serve him with your whole heart. Show him that you love him. Your kids will get more from that than anything that you do out in the community. The next thing to focus on your marriage and your homeschooling is to focus on the heart and the character of your kids. Don't neglect bad attitudes or hard hearts for the sake of getting homeschool done. Instead, focus on the heart and character of your kids. You will not regret it, I promise. The next thing that you can do is simplify your life. You don't want to be burnt out and done at the end of the day. So there are things on my plate that I can let go of and that I always need to let go of in order to put God first, then my husband, then my kids. It's so easy to load our plates, but I'm going to encourage you to always take inventory and simplify whenever you can. Okay, another trick for happy homeschooling and happy marriage is to include your husband. Oh, if I could just reach through the screen and encourage you to not always run to social media to look for the answers in your homeschooling, for your marriage, or for your parenting. The homeschool moms are helpful. They really are. But if you're not in sync with your husband, it's going to fall flat. So ask your husband. Now, if your husband is anything like mine, he's not going to pick up a red pen and grade the essay, and that is okay. Instead, he may be more like my husband, who is a vision caster and can tell me when I'm on track or off track with homeschooling and can give me insight that usually all the homeschool moms miss, but he can give me insight on ways that will help our kids get to where they needed to go. Okay, secret sauce. Ready? You want to have a happy marriage? Want to have a happy life? Learn to say yes. When your husband calls you, say yes. No matter what that means, listen to his hopes and his dreams, participate in the things that he wants to do. Say yes, more often than no, and you know what I'm talking about. Love your man with all your heart and let him see it in your face. You can't fake it. You can't fake joy. You can't fake happiness. This is something that I have struggled with over and over and over in my walk, because I get so weighed down by everything that I need to get done that I forget to say yes to the simple things, to watching the same YouTube video that he wants to watch, or going on the journey down the road, or anything that he's looking for. So say yes more often than you say no, and mean it, and smile. Practice smiling. Your kids will help you smile. Okay. In all the things, the cooking, the cleaning, the teaching math and English and writing and history, all that stuff, don't lose your faith. Make your time with the Lord the number one thing that you do in your life. If you have to stay up late at night, get up in the middle of the night, or get up early, find quiet time where you can just sit and just be you and be vulnerable and open before your God. It will make all the difference in the world. Some years or decades, you will be able to do that a lot. And then other years, you will eat that fruit when you can't, because you're too tired or life is too hard. And God has a way of doing that where he helps keep you going on what you did in the past. It's that reap what you sow thing. So don't lose faith. If you want a word study, just look up a word everywhere that it appears in the Bible, like hope or peace or joy, and do a word study. But get yourself in the word and stay in the word and stay raw and open before your God. And the very last thing for having an amazing marriage and homeschool journey is to surround yourself with the right people. And that includes out here on social media. If the people that you're following are snarky and rude, if they tear down their husbands, if they complain about their kids, it's gonna wear off on you. So be very, very careful who you spend time with in your real life, but also online. And so those are my tips and tricks for how I've made it so far, 32 years, married to the same man, the father of all of my children, and the lover of my heart and my soul. He is an amazing man, and I couldn't homeschool without him, without his support, encouragement, and provision, but without his friendship and without his just being my buddy along the way. Can I do better? Absolutely. Can you? I'm guessing that if I can, so can you. But you can do it. But you can do it. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Inspired Learning with Bekki from abetterwaytohomeschool.com. Before you go, do a couple things for me. Drop a comment and tell me something about your life, something about your day, something you loved from this video, or some random fun thing. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell so that you don't miss anything in the future. Have a great day and embrace the power of inspired learning. Bye.